Greetings, all your comic book readers out there. I'm Mike from Comic Frontline, my brother Chris.
Yep.
In the background, and welcome to my comic review of a Zenescope comic book. That's right, we're going into the awesomeness of Zenescope, starting with Age of Darkness, Grimm Fairy Tales presents Wonderland, Clash of Queens, issue number 1. Thought of giving Wonderland a try since I've read like 1 or 2 Zenescope comic books. I thought of diving into this one. This is a 5-issue series, and since it's number 1, I'll tell you who the story writer and the artist is by. Stories by Raven Gregory.
Awesome writer.
Yes, and Joe Busha.
Rusha.
Busha. I always get that name wrong. The writer is also by Raven Gregory, and the pencils is by Manuel Predano. And I hope I said your name right, and if not, I apologize. So it starts off where an old guy is telling 3 kids the story about Wonderland. And there's some twists and turns that he puts in it about, everything she loved and everything she had was gone. And it goes into other stuff. And this is where Princess Diamond actually meets up with the Queen. Or actually, she's the Queen, I think. Oh no, she's the Diamond Queen, and she is the Princess of Spades. So I had a little bit of a mix-up there. So she's like saying, I remember all this happening, and it's just all too weird. And basically, the club. Oh, actually, it's the clubs. Actually, decided to stab her with a knife. And she's just saying, like she just remembers like what's been going on, and when she wakes up, she's just meets up with the like this person over here, and there's just like a whole big thing of where like each of the signs get different parts. Like clubs gets to have power over the planes of chaos. Diamonds rule over everything. Spades are the masters to the end of the world, and hearts will control the city of sleep and all the war and everything else. And there's just like lots of dialogue, and I really hate this character, the woman of clubs, because she just like, I don't really trust her in this comic book. Like she's just not someone that I don't think is gonna get along with anybody. And then it goes into the Never Ever Force of Wonderland, where these kids are going into these planes right here. But they actually see a flower, and by the way, the adults aren't allowed there, and they see these flowers, or actually something of that sort, and they said that like no one touch it, no matter what, and not to get too close to it. So they wanted to send the adult there where they weren't allowed, and here's what happened. The princess, along with her friends, actually touch the flower, and when they did touch the flower, the blade is the all-powerful saying, "We call fall." And after the story happened, the children want to hear more of the story, and then they said, like, "You promised the tale of the end of all," and they called it false. And he's just saying, wait, you don't understand, I'm getting to the best part of how this leads to that, and then like saying it's too late, so now you die. And then after that, let's just say the ending story wound up with his head being decapitated. And lots of other stuff too, but this was really some comic book. I mean, it was awesome in a way. I mean, I found nothing wrong with this comic book. I did leave out a lot of things because I really want you guys to look into this. And if I mentioned some of the signs that were wrong, my apologies, because, not really good with remembering signs and stuff like that. But this comic book, I'm giving this comic between a 4.5 to 5 out of 5. Artwork was great. The story was excellent. I can't wait to see what happens in the next part of Wonderland. So definitely hooked on finding out what happens next. And really great stuff. It is for adult readers, but I would highly recommend the adult readers to pick up this comic book from Zenescope, because it's one of those comic books where lots of awesome adventure lurks ahead in there. And with that, everybody, that is my comic review of The Age of Darkness of Grimm Fairy Tale Presents Wonderland Clash of Queens, issue number 1. Don't forget to check out, I have my tongue twisted there, Comic Related and ComicFrontline.com. We are your #1 source for comic news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. Subscribe to us today for lots of videos to come that you will definitely not want to miss, because we've got a lot of videos planned for you guys. Comment below also if you've been reading Zenescope comic books, or if you've read Wonderland, your thoughts about it, things you agree or disagree with what I say, and if I mention the signs wrong, please correct me, but you know, anything you have to say, just comment. So with that, to all your comic book readers out there, I'm Mike from Comic Frontline, my brother Chris in the background.
Yep.
Take care, keep watching, I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Later, guys.